Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the SH Figuarts Bleach, ICHIGO, KUROSAKI, Getsugatensho version, and a lot of you have asked me to review this, and I was planning on doing that, and I ordered it, but this one actually came from Big Bad Toy Store as a review sample. They got it to me earlier than my pre-order came in, so I'll tell you they provided this, but I was going to buy one anyway. But it doesn't matter because I review my figures the same way no matter who provides them, whether it's me or anyone. Doesn't matter. If they're crap, they're crap. And if they're good, they're good. So we're going to review it. So let's go ahead and get them off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, let's take a look at my package. I happen to like the Bleach packaging a whole lot. I love the swoosh. I think it's just a nice stylistic choice. Looks good. I like the way it lines up with the swoosh goes over the lettering. That's cool. Figure's still fairly well hidden back there, but you see enough of it, I guess, and you get the big photo here. I like it better than the little photos all around. I think the Dragon Ball ones might be the only ones that do that. Looks good on the back. At least it's got some style. The Dragon Ball ones are all gray. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good looking package. This is nice if you want to display them this way. I know a lot of you guys display your packages even if the figures are out of them. So this one's not bad looking. And if you do like them in the box, this is a pretty good one. Alright, so I will say this guy is up for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. I'll put a link in the description below. I don't know if you're going to want to get it. We'll see. Don't make any decisions until you watch the review. I looked at it briefly. I'm not sure you're going to want to spend that money. We'll see. 15.5 centimeters to the top of the noggin, not counting a few hair spikes. That's going to be just over 6 inches. There he is up against Darwin. And there you go. Okay, so question of the day. Which version of the Bleach guy, that's what I call him, design, do you prefer? For me, it's like I want the classic stuff. I like the classic stuff the most. And I'm not super into Bleach. I've watched it here and there. You know, it's not like my favorite thing or anything like that. But I just love the more simplistic designs. And I'm guessing a lot of you younger guys probably grew up with this and like this kind of stuff more. But let me know. I'm just curious. Okay, so let's talk about this guy from an aesthetic standpoint. Two things stood out to me immediately when I took him out of the box. The first is I really like the way they did the hair. I think that looks nice. I think that looks really, really good. And there's been a lot of debate whether or not the faceplates look good for the Bleach line. I think they look pretty accurate. They're not perfect, but they look good enough. Like, Bleach has a certain style to the faces. They're a little bit long and slender, and I think they got it. And then also the legs on these figures have been hideous. I don't think Bandai put anywhere near enough effort into making these legs look good. And if there was ever a time to do soft goods, it's on Bleach. This part here and this part here, it just doesn't look good enough as an action figure. Like, yeah, it'll be fine. You put it in the shelf, you pose it, you don't look at it too much up close, like in a review, and it'll probably just kind of blend in and not be noticeable. But man, I hate the way they decided to do the legs. They just look so cheap. So there's that. But otherwise, it's decent. Like, the paintwork is clean throughout all this white line work. The red is good. It looks like they probably painted black on red, if I had to guess. Either way, it's clean. It looks pretty good, other than those stylistic choices. So, aesthetically, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It would get a much higher score if the pants looked better and if this looked better, especially at this high price point. You know what? Just spend the money and put red joints in there instead of black ones. If you're going to do jointed plastic, then at least make it look good. Okay, as for accessories, now this is where this particular version of ICHIGO shines. We do have the sword, which looks really nice. Love that. We have a bunch of, well, we have a few hands, not a ton, but enough. Then we have a bunch of faces. I shouldn't say a bunch. It's only 4. I guess a bunch could be 4. Anyway, they look great. Splendid, wonderful, fantabulistic. They are lovely. Nothing else to say about that. They look fantastic. I like them a whole bunch. And I ended up saying more. And then the last thing is you get the swoosh effect for when he swings his sword and says the name that's on the box. And that's a really cool swoosh effect, and that's going to add something to your display. And anytime we get some swoosh effects, I'm happy. This is technically transparent a little bit. No, translucent. Someone educated me because I never bother to look it up, and I always forget, even though when I do look it up sometimes, I always forget which is which. Transparent and translucent. Anyway, light some light gets through. It looks good. Okay, accessory wise, 9 out of 10. I like that we get an effect part, lots of good faces, and enough hands and everything else to go with it. So good. Okay, let's talk about the articulation. Let's pop the face off, because they are starting to listen to me. I doubt they are, but they're doing what I like, which is double ball pegs for the neck to head connection, and then a ball peg in the neck, and that's what this guy has. And I bet you if I can connect it. I bet you it works pretty well. Now granted, they used a little tiny ball, so that's not going to help. It's not going to give it do it any favors, and the way they've done it is it pops the face off when you bend it down, but you can still just move the head wherever you want, not worrying about a ball hinge, so that's nice. The neck doesn't have very much range at all. That's unfortunate. You would expect that long skinny neck to have a little bit more range. It doesn't. You'll get by, but he definitely could have more range. It's unfortunate the way they did that. For the shoulder, I can't tell for sure if that inner part has that hinge that they've been doing, but the shoulder still does work really nice. Like, it has all the range you're going to need, so that's a good thing. Butterfly joint is pretty limited. He's going to get his arm across some, but not a whole lot. It's a fine butterfly. It's just not going to be the most effective version of a butterfly joint, but it's also not super ugly. It does lean back. Their butterflies have gotten weird and ugly, if you ask me. This one's not the worst, but it's not a great one. But it is functional enough that you'll be able to pose his arm, so I guess that's okay. Bicep swivel is fine. Double jointed elbow gets you the full bend, and it's not ugly, so that's alright. Wrists have a ball hinge, that's pretty much standard. For the torso, let's see if the torso's any good. He can lean back. There's two joints. There's one here and then there's one under where it splits, so let's just do both at the same time. He can lean back. Alright, it's not... Should I brighten it up a little bit? No, I think you guys can see it. Alright, he leans back okay. It's not great. Leaning forward, it's actually a little bit better. It's not too bad. Side to side is acceptable, and then you're going to get your rotation. His shirt piece is just too much, man. Too much. And I'm not even for soft goods. But, like, it'll be fine. It works. You're going to have to just really finagle it, and it's such a pain in the ass to pose something like this to actually make it look good. But yeah, you get ball hinges where you can see them. And I don't know, let me know how you guys feel about this sort of thing. Like, I can see, like, sure, you can make it look good if you wanted it to be flowing or whatever, but it is going to be such a pain in the butt. So I'm curious how you guys feel about that, but it is a fairly soft piece, and it's not super heavy, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think if ever there is a soft goods case, it's this guy right here. Alright, for his hips, he can do the splits. He does have pretty noticeable nuggets. Those shiny brown nuggets that don't match the pants at all, but he can do it. Brings the leg forward nicely. Going back, not so much because he's got some cheeks. Thigh swivel is in there. Is it technically a ball peg? Maybe. Could be just a straight peg that wiggles, doesn't achieve much. And then you get your single jointed knee, which is not the worst thing. It's a little bit better than 90, but it's like they really didn't try to make it look good. It's unfortunate. And then for the leg, you don't get any articulation where the leg connects to the pant. It's just the ankle, as a normal ankle would be. Decent range there. Ankle rocker is pretty good. And then the toe hinge, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing they've done. They don't do good toe hinges most of the time. This one's somewhere in the middle between good and bad, but it'll be functional enough, so it's okay. So his articulation, pretty underwhelming. It's going to be probably good enough to get into some poses, but it's not going to be that much fun, I think. Not a lot of articulation on this guy that's super intuitive or super effective. You're going to have to kind of fight with the figure, I think, to get it to do what you want it to do. But it's there. I will go 7 out of 10 for articulation. It'll probably pose enough. Okay, so now it's time for the final verdict on this guy. Is he the best release of this character from Bandai so far? I guess maybe. I mean, the effects are cool. The faceplates are nice. I mean, they've all been about the same quality, though. The pants kill it for me. It's really unfortunate. So, I don't know. This guy does have good accessories. Some things are nice. I'm going to go overall 7 out of 10, given the price point. It's too damn expensive to have so many gripes. That's how I look at it. It's fine. Like, if you're super into Bleach, you're not going to hate the figure. I've heard some people say they like the way the pants look. So, you know, if that's you, hey, knock yourself out. That's great. I don't like Bleach enough to look past things like that, so it bugs me. But I'm very curious what you guys think, and also, when you let me know what you think, give me some context. Are you a big-time Bleach fan, or have you never heard of Bleach? Like, where are you coming from, and what do you like or not like about something like this? But yeah, I'm going to stick with 7 out of 10. That's where I'm at. Too expensive for the problems. Alright, there it is. That's enough for me, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.